Morning there, third hour. Man, I got some news for you. I don't know how your weekend went, but with the governor allowing me, I say allowing with some cynicism in my voice, to exercise my civil liberty, I took full advantage of it and went fishing. And I shouldn't really call it fishing. I should call it slaying, and I'll prove that to you in just a second. Before I do that, however, thought maybe I ought to take roll, see who's here and who is not. Trey Arlen, Brady Bean, Austin Moore, Delaney Nye, Taylor O'Toole, Caden Pearson, Hunter Severson, Alex Stahl, Landon Stidham, Alex Swanee, Brady Wright, Joe, I knew it, he in here today. So yeah, I went to a couple local rivers, did some hunting. Thought I'd show you some of the work. Executed my civil liberties, and just kind of went to work and got her done. Yeah, what do you think about that? What do you think? I ended up catching 90 this weekend. So it was good. Got my mind off Corona. Got my mind in the right place. I encourage you to do the same thing. Find your right place. Go out into the mountains if you can. Go out for a walk. Go out for a hike. Get out in that sun. Let that soak that vitamin D up. Play some basketball. Work on that game. Jog. Do whatever. But get out and live. That's my advice for the day. It's also the weekend that was recap. So let's get into 8.2, shall we? I'll attach the notes. And you should have, and I have yet to see anybody turning in their movie assignment. Again, let's tell you what that is. You got to do 3 studios. Their 10 best movies they've ever had in terms of gross sales. I gave you the Mojo site. I haven't had one person turn it in. I'm kind of concerned for third period. It feels like you quit on me. And I know you're better than that. I feel like someone's going to start responding. I don't know when, but I think you're going to start responding. You're better than that. All of you. Do some work. Here we go. Look, I'm still grinding. I'm still telling you the weekend it was. I'm still giving you the notes, and nobody's doing any work. I'm not going to quit until June 19th. I'm going to keep doing this. And at some point, maybe it's going to get into your soul, your conscience, whatever, and you're going to say, hey, I got to do some work for Miss Judy. I don't know. We'll see. So we're on 8.2, distribution of entertainment. Whoops. There was only 3 networks in my lifetime. About, 40 years ago, it started changing. And now we don't even know how many networks there are. There was ABC, NBC, CBS, and I guess you could call it 4. There was always PBS, I think, as well. Okay? There's a corona cough or a sneeze for you right there. You see how I did that? Let me slow-mo. Hachoo! Okay. So, in the 90s, we started to see a number of cable television networks opening up. ESPN was that was actually the late 70s. And when that happened, we started to see Fox and I don't know. I mean, geez, Hallmark. There's Sci-Fi, and the list goes on and on, right? So far, what do you need for your test? You just need to know that, nothing. But I know that I put this one in the show. Put this down in your notes. The show that these cable programmers need to be at is the Western Cable Show in Anaheim, California. The Western Cable Show. What happens then is people in the business, whether they're the movie executives or the sound people or the audio visual, the special effects people, they're all together with the technologies that are out there, and they troubleshoot and network. Let's see. Another thing I want you to put down is that Cable Television Advertising Bureau reported that 80% of American homes had cable hookup in 1999. Folks, that's changed dramatically. I no longer have cable. I don't have the dish. I had students, maybe this class or last year's class, somebody said, Miss Judy, you don't have to have cable or the dish or anything. And then what my son-in-law said to do is get Hulu Plus. So I got Hulu Plus, I got Hulu, and I got Netflix, and then of course you got Amazon Prime and everything else. And by the time I'm done, I'm like, I really don't see the point to having cable anymore. I just don't see it. Then it saves me about $40 a month. My guess is it's not 80% of the American homes have cable anymore. It's dramatically dropped. They're hurting. That'd be my guess. Seattle Satellite, the Dish, was another offering. And you can tell how old these notes are because it says by 2007. Folks, we're in 2020. These notes were made in 2001. They're 19-year-old notes. But that's kind of cool, I think. Nostalgic. What else do you need for this test? I think you want to put down here, it was predicted that the satellite industry will grow to 40 million households by 2007. I bet I put that on the test. I know I put this on the test. Sports Prize Entertainment Inc. is a web-based company. They were one of the ones that kind of were the first to introduce the sports gambling thing, and it's called e-commerce, along with gambling. But you can buy your clothes and everything else off of Amazon and eBay, et cetera, right? It all really started in the late 90s. And so that's what I want you to put with Sports Prize Entertainment. They figured out how to use e-commerce to be sports gambling. And they went after men. Men tend to be more risk takers and gamblers. So they targeted you folks, 25 to 54-year-old males with college degrees, and had a little jingle in their jangle, a little money to blow on gambling addiction. Folks, I like to gamble too, but be very careful, because to say that gambling is not dangerous would be a mistake. Gamble what you can afford to lose, and it's not that much big a deal, I suppose. Gamble your rent check, and you got a problem. Let's see. I think I might have put this one down, so put it down. The book anticipates that by 2002, so yeah, I wrote these in 2001, there will be 320 million internet users. I don't know what that number is today. I know it's more than that. And 55 million of those will be shopping, and I guarantee it's more than that. But that looks like a possible Brad Judy test question, so you might want to write that one into your notes. Broadcast webs, what's the definition? Broadcast webs are groups of television networks, productions, studios, and related entertainment firms, okay? I only have 15 minutes. I got to get going on this. So vertical integration is when one company controls several different areas of the same industry. And I've got examples, and I'm sending you the notes, so I'm going to move on. Anything that has a trailer before, like a commercial as you're about to see the movie is called a trailer. You should know that already. We talked about Blair Witch Project last week. The average, this is a test question, the per screen revenue generated by Blair Witch was $56,000 per screen. It only cost them $56,000 to make it. And it went wide release. And another type of production that we saw go big time, I mean, Electric Company has been there since I was a kid, Sesame Street, but then it blew up. I mean, you had Barney, and I don't know, you guys know the ones who were the weird, I'm sorry, but they kind of creep me out. They start singing, they're a bunch of guys dressed up, and they start singing, I don't even know. But they kind of freak me out. But anyway, kid vids. Then how about the ones with those little guys running around? They got the little thing over their head, and that looks kind of weird too, but it at least makes some sense. But kid vids. Okay. And then you got point of purchase displays. We call those POPs. Best way to describe those are the ones when you go into a movie theater, or if you go into a C-store and you see a big display for Coca-Cola, and it's a Coke can, or if it's the actor for a movie, that's called point of purchase display, all right? That's 8.2. I really, really, really am asking you folks to begin working and turning in work. I haven't gotten one amusement park. I haven't seen anybody turn in anything from the movie project, which I thought would be a fun one. And yeah, your grades are locked in for third, but this isn't about your grades for third quarter and what you got. You were a great class third period, and you're better than this. It's about character. It's about who you are as a person, finishing what you started, and turning in some work and let me know you're out there. I hope you'll do it. I'm going to keep on grinding and battling because that's the way I am. You have a great day. Take care. Be good. See you probably on Wednesday. Bye.